hold on. Before I say anything,
That's my money.
Man, money ain't got no owners, only spenders. I tell you something else. I like that ring too. Boy, you got me confused when a man repeats himself.
This ain't over.
Well, that's how you carrying the shorty. Huh? Cause I can find your peoples a whole lot easier than they can find me.
Wear it in health.
No doubt.
all right. Welcome, and as always, 3 times. Welcome, everybody. Literally Anything Podcast for the people. Starting with my man, Michael K. Williams, rest in peace, right from the door as the one and only Omar. That scene is
incredible.
Like, bro, other than him and Brother Muzon, that might be my favorite Omar scene. That might be like he has so many good ones. He had good dialogue with the cops and shit like that. Like some of those conversations was dope.
The courtroom scene
was crazy. Like he's got some joints in there, but I think that and the other one I was just mentioning,
it's all in the game. It's all in the game.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it today. I think I told Paige this story before. One time, me and my dad was in Miami. I was pretty young, but yeah, we were in Miami. We were outside of the Clevelander, eating lunch, and Michael K. Williams walked by. So y'all know, like I didn't play that like cussing in front of my dad shit like at all. Like not even as an adult. Like I cuss in front of my mom all the time. I ain't played that cussing in front of my dad.
Yeah, oh no, I get it.
So Michael K. Williams is walking by, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Omar!" And then he did one of these. You know how like he go like this, and then but like not today type. Like,
yeah.
So he did one of these, but then people really was like,
people did. Yeah, that's fire. Yes, indeed. That brother was definitely an amazing actor. Rest in peace to Kenny. Yo, Karen, what's good? Thank you for checking in with us. Literally Anything Podcast for the people. We are here. We hope you had a great week. We are, we're just here to talk, man. We just here to talk. It's one of them good weeks where I think we got a lot of good things that we could get to. I'm excited to hear what these brothers got to say about some of these topics we got. Let me see. Hold up before we move on. Courtroom scene put The Wire in classic category. That courtroom scene is filthy. Like, it really is. Like, it's so many good parts to that, man. Like, oh, man. That's wild. I did not. He was a dancer to. Kennedy always got obscure facts. Like, Kennedy give you them facts, bro. Like, you talk to that brother, he just going to give you little random tidbits about shit that you ain't even know you knew.
My man, like, lived at HBO. Think about all the shows he was on HBO.
Yeah.
Like, he's on a ton of shit on HBO.
Yeah, he started out like one of his first credits was a Madonna video.
He was in a Tupac video.
He was in a Tupac video. I Ain't Mad at You. I think it was the I Ain't Mad at You video.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
He was in Boardwalk Empire, obviously The Wire.
Yeah. That's where his character's name on Boardwalk Empire was Chalky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's the joint that I really like with the it's like KKK members and like witches and shit. Like, what's that shit I like?
That's the shit you like, dog?
Yeah, it's a show on HBO. It's like KKK members.
Lovecraft County.
Yeah. Lovecraft Country. Yeah, it's like Klan members, wizards, whores. It's a lot of shit going on.
I was just hoping that the wizards put spells on the Klan members.
Got
the fuck out of here.
The Klan members is wizards, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, it's wild. My wife was wild. They didn't bring it back for a second season.
Thank God.
Was watching that.
Why niggas not allowed to read? Why is that? Like, we know.
Yeah. You know
No
how
show,
that
no
goes.
show get nominated with 19 Emmys and then they don't bring the shit back. They're like,
You know how that go. Yeah, it's the same old story. But hot takes. Y'all know how we started. Let's get right to the shit.
Yeah,
We missed
well,
you, bro. We got to get something from you to start off, man.
so like my hot take is like really my top is for my topic too though. So we could do that on the front end.
So you
Cause those might be hot takes.
I mean, bro, get your shit off. Like, you know what I mean? What's up?
All right. Golden eras ain't really shit, my nigga. Like what old heads be saying the golden. I'm just gonna say it, and I know I'm probably gonna get killed for this. LeBron would average 89 points, 89 assists, and 89 rebounds in the 90s. I'm just gonna fucking say it.
You sound goofy.
Bruh.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, you're saying this, seeing LeBron only play under these rules. Like, you're saying that seeing LeBron only play under this NBA. What I'm telling you is if that nigga was there, he might have still got numbers, but he would have got beat the fuck up.
He would hold up. He would have. Right. To your point, LeBron, who is that big, that fast, and that nimble? We had people that big. We had people that big and that fast. We didn't really have people that big, that fast, and that nimble. So I do believe if LeBron, an inner city kid from Akron, Ohio, played it under those circumstances, you don't think that he would have assimilated?
Nigga, they got corn in Akron, nigga. They got corn in Akron.
I'm not telling you.
They got corn in Egg Harbor City too, but niggas I know used to throw them things. So like,
I'm not telling you that he wouldn't have been successful in that era. I'm not telling you that he still wouldn't have been a Hall of Fame caliber player. But to think that he would be infinitely better than he is now is goofy as shit. Like, it's really good because he's really good now. Like, you think he would be better?
I'm using that as my overarching.
He's still not better than Mike, and Mike was good.
Okay.
He's still, okay. Like, I don't understand how you think he would be exorbitantly better. I'm not telling you he wouldn't be good.
He would have got dunked on by John Starks.
That's not the argument. Come on with you Knicks fans, man. Y'all just got to be a part of shit. Let it go.
Yeah. Did you see my face?
Like, anyway, he got to keep the big shit going. But no, seriously.
My thing
it's wild to even say some shit like that, bro.
This is my point. This is my point.
Okay.
Niggas are so... How many times have you gone back and watched one of your favorite movies ever and like, damn, this was bad? Like, it's not even like this didn't age well. It's like, wow, this is like not good. Like, this is not good.
That has happened.
All we fall in love with, or we allow ourselves to have fallen in love with the moment of where we were when these things took place. And we don't, not I, because I feel like I evolve over time. At least I try to. There's so many people who just like refuse to give anything up to anything new.
See, you are in this constant struggle, though, I think, like, to represent, like, you're like, no, these old niggas be hating. Like, you always, listen, let me finish. I'm not telling you that you're wrong, because on God, I'm in a couple of groups on Facebook that's like hip-hop groups and basketball groups, and all the old niggas in the group act just like what you're saying right now, and they make me mad. But the flip side of that is the young boys in the group who say just as goofy shit to the full other side of the spectrum. Like, there's a medium for motherfuckers. Y'all gotta understand a medium. Yes, Brian would have cooked back in the day. No, he wouldn't have averaged more than he averaged now. He might have had similar numbers because he's still as fast as he is, as strong as he is. His basketball IQ would have been exactly the same. And the athletes then weren't as good. So he might have been better in other things and not as good as some in others. Because guess what? LeBron always been a shitty free throw shooter. And back then, you can knock a nigga to the ground and not get a tech. It would just be 2 shots. And that's 2 shots in the regular season. Because in the playoffs, they going to let that whistle go. So I'm not telling you that he wouldn't have had success. I'm telling you that to think that it would have been like, oh my God, so much better. It's crazy. Now, I don't like some of these old niggas that do this shit. Don't get it twisted. Like, these brothers are my age or a little bit older than me. And it's like, you can't tell them that 1993 wasn't the greatest year for everything, and like it ain't never gonna be that good again in life. Like
I was born,
to,
so yeah, I
like,
get to that point. I was born in '93, so yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But to that point, I understand why. I know for me, like I remember having basketball arguments with my dad, and he telling me that Michael Jordan wasn't better than Dr. J. And I'm like, bro, are you looking at this shit? Like, what are you talking about? He's absolutely better than him. Like, and it's not because I don't like Dr. J. It's because I can see shit. But my dad was one of them hard-head old niggas. I know what I know, and I lived it, and fuck what you talking about. And I respect the fact that that kind of shit irritates you. But don't do what them niggas do by jumping off the bridge just as far. Don't let them niggas do that to you, bro. Don't do that.
You never saw the video where the dude's narrating like the throwback basketball clips. He's like, oh, look at this physical defense. Oh, look, oh, so physical. This is the most physical. Oh, look at the bows being thrown. Physical defense here. LeBron would have fucking went cuckoo nanas. I'm telling you. Now, and I'm only using him. I'm using because here's the thing. No, hold on. But here also what I'm saying is if you would have put Shaq in the 80s, Shaq would have got buckets. Like if we talking about because Shaq didn't even fucking have no moves, his drop step was just strong as hell.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and you saying that, and the reason why I disagree so hard because you're saying the 90s. So if you're talking the 80s or the 90s, I don't see it. Now, if you taking somebody and putting LeBron and putting him in like the 60s or the 70s, now we're talking about outrageous shit because it's only 4 or 5 niggas. But once the 80s came, bro, it was over. Like we was here. Like they was bringing niggas from Africa, Akeem and Dikembe and all these niggas came. It was a wrap. Like it was over by that.
Listen, Manute Ball still shooting 3-pointer and Nick.
Like Das Niggas out here, man. Like it was real out this shit.
I just hate how much stock we put in nostalgia. Like I've done it myself.
Let me tell you why. Because you ain't old yet, nigga.
Bro, tell that to my feet. My feet still barking from the other day.
Listen, and you're going to have your moments, and they will stack higher and higher, and they'll be closer and closer, and much more like everyday life. That's just how it works. But in real life, though, my guy, you haven't, you've had enough shit happen to you. I wouldn't dare say that. You've definitely lived more life than you have been here for in years. And I know that just from knowing you. But at the same time does that shit, bro. I promise you. Time does that shit because something will come along that you just fundamentally can't wrap your head around. Like, and it will be something bigger than.
I will tell you. You want to know what it was? Want to know what got me, what grinded my gears today? I had someone look me in my fucking face and tell me that Melly Mel was a better rapper than Jay-Z. I almost spit on this person.
Melly Mel? Like Melly. Like wow. See? And I can hear.
That's why.
Yeah, I can see you getting upset about that. I can definitely.
Oh, like Drake would have never.
Right foot up, left foot slide.
Bro, I'd rather listen to that bitch. Come on, bro. Like listening to them old niggas rap really make my elbows and knees hurt so bad. Like I need an AARP discount when I listen to these old niggas half the time. And y'all know I don't want to say classic. I'm very much a like paid in full forward. That's modern rap. Like that is where rap is good to me. Like the greatest year of all time, 1988, and like forward. I don't think anything good came before 1988. Like that shit was just weird.
Here's the thing. To me, like when I first started like really like listening to rap on like a real live heavy thing is when I first heard Big Daddy Kane and Kool G Rap. These two niggas were the first two where I was just like, damn, these niggas can rap. Like not like the art of rapping, like changing flows, getting in and out of beat patterns, like having creativity with it and doing all those things with, you know, and being current with that moment. Those two dudes was just
different. It was Slick Rick for me.
It was different for me. See, Slick Rick was a storyteller, and that makes sense.
Yeah, like it was Slick Rick. Slick Rick could paint a fucking picture, and you be like, "Whoo, yeah, I was there. I was there. I was chilling."
He was one of the first dudes that I ever heard do that, like the right way, like Lottie Dottie, like, and it's just so crazy. Like that story sounds like some real shit. Like, yeah,
Right.
like that's a wild one. Now, see, now the OG's going. I am not a huge KRS-One fan. Forgive me. This is just me. It's my opinion.
You
Niggas
must
my age,
learn.
niggas my age might kill me for that,
Yo.
but I'm not a huge KRS-One fan. I respect that
KRS-One,
brother.
I need to
I
hear
respect
these.
that brother, but I don't really like KRS-One.
I need to hear these diss tracks that he be saying that he had. For
Oh,
every
yeah,
pop
yo,
and rapper
he's-
every year. I need to hear them because I know they're gonna sound like goddamn consequences bullshit as Drake diss that he put out.
He's like, so for every MC who is popular today, I
I
have
need to hear
at least
this shit,
one
bruh.
diss track for that individual. You be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Why though?
Because you want to know what it is, my nigga. You got smoked by Nelly. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. Nelly
Yeah.
ate your ass up, bruh. Pause.
Yo,
Ellie,
No,
cook, like
fuck
let's
that.
no put that into perspective. Nelly cooked KRS-One.
but
If you want to go and take
See,
a ride,
look,
with
wait,
me,
but
chilling in
but
the
Cornell was actually a good rapper. He just sang.
yeah, for sure.
listen, no, Criminal Minded is my shit, and Love's Gonna Get You is my favorite story
Mhm.
rap ever. So I'm not telling you I don't respect Chris on certain levels. I just don't think he is what other motherfuckers say him to be. Like, that's just my opinion.
KRS-One to me is the
When I
nigga in the
think of them
barbershop.
Go ahead.
KRS-One to me is the nigga in the bar. You ever had somebody try and convince you like George Washington was really black? You know them people?
Weird ass conspiracy theory
Yeah.
boy in the barbershop
Yeah,
talking
but that-
crazy.
that's what they
You know,
don't-
George Washington wasn't the first president of the United States.
Right, right.
No, it was a black man by the
The-
name of da.
Yeah, and then you look it up and he was really white. Like the first president of the Continental Congress was really white. But no. Because you looking on the white man's internet, like my nigga, you want me to go to Black Planet? Like, where is he finding these facts?
Yeah,
Shit.
niggas with the random facts. But yeah, no, to kind of like put a bow on that first one. I get it, bro. I promise you, I do. But don't do the shit they do. Don't let them niggas bring you down. What Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high. Like,
I
you
know.
gotta get over.
I'm
Yo,
gonna go right in the middle.
Yo,
Yeah.
you-
Nigga, I play fullback.
No,
I'm going
listen,
right up
man.
the middle.
He said I play fullback.
yo, he sound like an old root song. Never do
Look, I'm just telling you,
what
man.
they do, what they do, what they do.
In case anybody watching, this is water. I'm drinking liquid death.
Yeah, no worries. We ain't worried about
I'm
that.
drinking air, yo, because
yeah.
I'm the troublemaker of the bunch. So
No, I'm sipping. I have some shit that I was hunting for called Eagle Rare. I just poured myself a small sip of it.
What?
Not nothing too crazy. Eagle Rare. It's a bourbon.
I'm not.
You
even,
know, I'm a brown liquor type nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That should sound like you drinking some Ripple.
no, I ain't built for Ripple. I be
Reggie
sweet.
Sanford.
Yeah.
Yo,
I be
yo,
sweet
hold on.
drinking that shit.
what the
K-
fuck is Ripple though?
KP be drinking Red Cat.
It's like a wine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to taste Ripple at least one time in my life, just so I know why the fuck Fred Sanford was on that shit.
Nah,
Can't
what's
say
it called?
Johnny
Is
Platinum.
Pops used to be drinking that shit too.
Oh, Pops on the Wayans
yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know. You know, I'm an old head. Like,
Get your OG on.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Left. What you got for us, man? Let's get it going. We 20 minutes in, so we.
T.O. just like T.O. out here just.
yeah. I was wondering if one of y'all was going
This
to go
nigga
ahead.
choosing violence.
I've been
literally.
unplugged for like 2 weeks. I need to
Yo,
know.
he
This
is
happened yesterday, nigga.
Yo, he
This
is
was
literally
yesterday.
choosing violence. Yo, he went on Club Shay Shay with Uncle Shannon Sharp and start like this nigga was like, okay, well, since you asked me that question, I'm gonna answer all of these other questions. Nigga, like this
Let's
nigga.
go to the whole shit. I want to knock the chunky soup out this nigga.
Oh, out of Donovan McNabb?
McNabb, yo, he want to knock the chunky soup out of Donovan McNabb. He
That
told
sound
Brandon,
sound
Marshall he'd knock him the fuck out. Like,
Hey, yo, hold on, but that sound. That sounds like some shit out of. Hey, girl, I knocked the chunky soup out that. Like, that's you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga ass like me. Yo, niggas will stand by cannabis. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yo. Oh
wait, so
God.
you say you gonna knock Brandon? I like Brandon Marshall.
I knew you was going there, bro. I knew you was gonna go there.
Yeah, because it was a situation. It was a situation where they was trying to like right after Ocho had his fight, they was trying to build up something as far as the next celebrity boxing joint, and Brandon Marshall asked him would he fight him for $2 million. He was like, give me another $2 million and I'll knock your ass out.
Like, heavy. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
So like he was really on one, talking about how he got cut from the Cowboys and shit. Like he got cut over a dinner with Jerry Jones and shit. Jerry Jones was like, yeah, all this good shit about the Cowboys on this side of the line, put a line here, and this is you. Yeah, we gonna have to let you go.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. T.O. also has never in life taken accountability for anything he has ever done. Like not a single thing. Not. I've never seen him take accountability for one thing. Like not one. Like I wish I could say, but damn, you know what? Like he did say that one time. I have never seen T.O. take accountability for anything.
He also, and this is a good point from Kenny. Like, what y'all seen T.O. Like, what makes y'all think? Okay, so I'll say it like
T.O. fought Donovan McNabb. Like,
no, he didn't fight Donovan McNabb. He fought Hugh Douglas.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
he did.
He fought Hugh Douglas.
He fought Hugh Douglas.
I remember that. He was a D lineman, right?
Yeah,
defensive end.
I mean, he probably got beat the fuck up then.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh no, I don't recall hearing him that
nah, but he fought Donovan McNabb during training camp. The locker room fight was Hugh Douglas. I swore he fought Donovan McNabb during training camp.
No, they was just talking shit because Don got paid and T.O. didn't, and then that's when he was doing the sit-ups and shit.
Right.
Yeah. That was
yeah, because at that time, like he was feeling some type of way because Don went to bat for Brian Westbrook in his contract negotiations, but wouldn't go to bat for
that's exactly
when he was trying to renegotiate his contract after the Super Bowl season.
They stupid as hell because T.O. did that on a fucking broken leg in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. He needed all that.
Definitely they needed to boot fucking David Akers the fuck up out of there. David Akers lost us the Super Bowl. Let's keep it 1,000. He missed a 36-yard field goal?
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not going back there. Nope, we're not doing trauma this evening. That's not what we're doing. Fuck that. No, thank you.
We did end up getting a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
and it did happen.
Later.
Look. And the beautiful thing was we got it against the Patriots.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I would have liked to have two. And so, yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we doing hot takes, and I got one for y'all. All right. So y'all know that I admittedly say this, I'm a Meek Mill fan. Like, that's my guy. Like, despite all the goofy shit and, his persona on social media as is perceived, that's my guy. I, on the flip side of that, am not in any way, shape, or form an Academics fan.
Oh, I fucking hate that man. I hate that man with a passion.
Yeah.
So, my whole thing is, like, I don't get why, like, I don't see why he's popular. I don't get the whole act. Like, if you're a fan of Academics, please chime in and let me know why. And I just might block you. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't need your viewership that bad. For you
I
to
know
bring
why.
that kind of shit too. Like, why do y'all like this motherfucker? But that's not even what I'm getting to. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you. And some people are okay with Dick Eaton, and that's really just what life is.
Yeah, some people are okay with it.
They love Goblin.
Here's the thing. He really went on a Twitch live stream to say that niggas don't like Meek Mill no more. Like, how did you become niggas' lawyer, bro? When did you start representing people with your corny ass? Like, I hate the fact that we got corny motherfuckers like this
Bro.
that really feel like they got a voice. Like, don't get it twisted. I know what I am and what we doing, but this is what it is. But if a motherfucker disagree with me, I'm okay with that. I'm not a dickhead. Like, I understand that you allowed to have your own opinion. He's a fucking weirdo, though.
He's a
like,
dork.
I don't get it.
That's
Like,
he's a dork. Like
he's
like
one
it
of
is,
these niggas that clearly didn't get attention at an earlier point in life, and now that he got it, like he keep like it's just fucking weird. I hate it, man.
Let's put this into perspective. He's from New Jersey. I don't like why. We don't need you. He's from New Jersey. He made his initial claim to fame was by not showing his face and doing the doing all the not conspiracy theories, but doing the Tales of Chirac shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like he gets a. Does he go by DJ Academic still, or is he just Academics now?
I don't know. I think he still uses.
Nobody pays him attention enough to.
I'm about to say, if I'm being honest with you, the headline from this article that I got off of what was this? hiphopnews.com says DJ Academic. So at the very least, they're calling him that. So that's what we're gonna call him. I'm gonna name him DJ. I'm gonna call him DJ.
Spin a record. I've seen DJ Khaled DJ before, and people ask if DJ Khaled can really DJ. We've seen that.
Right. Yo, shit. What's good, bro?
Hold on, nigga. You gonna watch your fucking mouth is what you going
D-Ron. Oh yeah, because we was talking about
cool adjacent to this. Yo, I forgot you got that.
Who
Kennedy getting shout outs in the gym.
Who is cool adjacent? Academics?
No, we not giving academics. No,
Academics is just a fucking lose. Like, okay, put it like this. I mean no disrespect by this ever. Like I really don't, because I really fuck with this rapper that I'm about to say. And KP, you know that I actually like this rapper.
Right.
He really got punked by fucking Vic Mensa.
Right.
Like I'm not.
I fuck with Vic too.
I'm not speaking to Vic Mensa's gangster. I believe Chance the Rapper might let it off if you really push him in that place. Any nigga from the south side of Chicago. Yeah, that's what you think he was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what gun that was, but that shit was a gun. I know that.
Shalaka boom, nigga.
So
them niggas in Chicago definitely
Vic Mensa. I'll slap Vic Mensa in Chicago. Let's take it a step further. He got punked by fucking Erykah Badu.
Yo,
like, I don't know. Like, to me, he's a nigga that didn't get no pussy, and now he ain't got some, and he like,
and he a weirdo.
Yeah,
he got his first taste of coochie and became a weirdo.
Yeah, like he's a goofy with a bag.
Motherfuckers, like what you been doing all your life. It's weird as shit.
He's that bitch ass nigga in high school that got on the police force and now want to throw around.
He's like if a cop never went to the academy and got famous. Like he's definitely one of them dudes. Go ahead.
I'll do you one worse. So all three of us have been in this situation where like I'm about to fuck this nigga up, bro, but I'm gonna catch him outside of school. You're never gonna catch him outside of school, right? You're not. You're just not. So while you're in school, he says stuff like, "Yeah, do something right now. Do something right now." But you know you on your last leg. You know that you are in your last leg. He know too. Because think about all the shit. Who was he going back? It wasn't with Meek. It was with somebody else. Where he was like, "Yeah, come to my house. Come to my house right now. Do something to me."
No, I think it was Rory.
It was Rory.
It was Rory.
Yeah.
It was Rory, because we talked about that before.
No. I think it was a rapper, because he was saying, he was like, "Yeah, this person can suck my dick, and this person can suck my dick. John Legend wife can suck my dick." Like he was going in on mad people.
Yo, I'm trying to tell, like, yo, how you coming at John Legend though? Like
Where's John Legend from?
He's from Ohio.
I feel like he'll let it off.
Like, listen,
when your booty bigger than your wife's, then you know you gonna do something. Cause John Legend got cakes, bro.
Just for you.
Oh,
Just
man.
for you.
What
Hey.
is the
Yo.
actual
Cause
fuck?
Chrissy
I
Teigen
lose
ass
it
look
at
like
one point every week.
Chrissy Teigen ass look like strawberry wafer cookies.
Yo. Oh my gosh.
okay. So, moving on from hot takes, because I'm done with this shit.
Yo.
I'm going to shut that down right now.
This nigga.
All right, so we definitely, once again, rest in peace to Michael K. Williams of Wire and Boardwalk Empire and Lovecraft Country fame. Also,
He was an Oz too, wasn't he?
Oz. Was he in Oz?
I think he was an Oz. I think like
No.
for a little bit.
I don't think he was in Oz.
You want
But
to
even
know
if he
what's one of my favorite my favorite scenes that he was in and funny ass scene? I think I Love My Wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about
Nigga.
that.
When he
Damn,
came in, he beat Chris Rock.
He was the boyfriend and
Yeah.
shit, right? Yeah.
Oh baby, you got what I need. Yo, that nigga face was just like.
Wait a minute, hold up. I'm sorry. I missed the comments. Hold up. John Legend went to UPenn. He can't fight. Damn, Chip got John Legend the fuck out of here. He said he went to UPenn. That nigga can't fight.
Okay.
Damn, shit.
I'll take Chip.
That
You
was,
got that
I like
one.
that shit. I'm not even mad at you for that one, bro. Kenny said strawberry wafers is his favorite. Damn, why you do that to Christy ass?
He about to eat Chrissy ass. Chrissy.
Oh man.
Kenny said you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga ass like
Ass
me.
like me. Shit.
Oh man, gotta love this shit right here. All right, so let's see. While we speaking on Mike, we gotta speak about this whole situation. Y'all seen Fifth? Y'all seen 50?
Can I go first?
Go ahead, you can absolutely go first. First off, wait a minute, let me set the stage. So y'all know we said, rest in peace, Michael K. Williams. Him and 50 had this like little issue or whatever, surrounding Jimmy Henchman when that whole situation happened, and Mike was vouching for Jimmy and them, and 50 don't fuck with them, so it was a whole little issue. They had some social media words and a few other things. Now, when Mike passed the other day, Fifth basically was like being 50. Like, I really can't give you another description, but he's basically being an asshole about the information, using it to promote raising Cannon. Essentially, is what he's doing, and telling motherfuckers that I hear all that shit y'all saying, but that nigga went in on his drug abuse. He also was like, I don't do the fake love like y'all niggas, which I didn't necessarily agree with that approach, but I hear what he's saying. But it's fucked up though, bro. Like, you could have just kept it to yourself. You ain't had to like share the shit. You went to the tip with it, and he was on like, what are you gonna do, man? How y'all feel? Like, go ahead, Mr.
Right.
Thompson.
So at first I was upset because 50 is one of my favorite rappers ever. At first I was upset, but I realized one, it had to do with some real street shit, and I'm not in the streets, so like, okay, right? That was like a real, like, Jimmy Henchman put some money on niggas' heads. So you vouch for somebody that wanted to see me dead or wanted to see my family dead. So, okay, I will just chalk that up.
Right.
But also, we know this is what 50 gonna do. Like, I don't know why I was so surprised. Like, I really don't know why I was so surprised. I was like, damn, 50, that's kind of whack. Like, we know that is who you are as a person. And, like, we just kind of, like, gotta accept it at this point. We don't have to agree with it. We also don't really have to pay it any mind. But, like, this is also who 50 is.
I
So
tell
just
you all
choose
the
whether
time,
you
I
wanna
respect
keep moving or not.
consistency. I tell you all the time,
Yeah.
I respect consistency. Like, whether
Just
it's
like you said, when you and your wife beefing, you know exactly what to expect. Why do we get so up in arms when 50 do some? We know that this is what he's going to do.
He has not disappointed us once.
And we know he's going to use it to promote some shit.
Yo, 50 did like how what was it? Chris Rock was like, you know, the thing when he was talking about the tiger attacking the motherfucker. Like, no, that tiger went tiger. No, 50 went 50. This is
Tiger went tiger.
like this is like, so is it something I'm surprised at? No. Could he just walked on past it? He sure the fuck could have, but nigga, that's 50. He don't let nothing slide. He don't let nothing slide. He doesn't slide.
Nope, that nigga play third base. Try and slide to that shit. You're out.
Like you didn't see the signal? You didn't see the signal from the third base coach? No.
Who told you to steal, nigga?
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck, and it's not even he absolutely didn't care. He went like balls to the wall. Fuck you. Who cares about you being dead?
What are you going to do? Like, what is anybody going to do to 50? You can't shoot him. He got too much money. You can't beat him in a fist fight. Nigga was fucking Golden Gloves, junior Olympian. Like, what are you? Like, what are you really going to? And you can't take everything he throw to the wall sticks. It may not stick for that long every time, but it sticks for a period. So,
you're right.
What, like, at this point, it's kind of like we just gotta. You know how like the one nigga that got a mean haymaker and can't really fight, but don't nobody fight him because they don't want to catch that. They don't want
to be the one on that day.
Yeah, so you just gotta kind of leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah, no, I agree. Chalky White, best character in Boardwalk Empire. That definitely was
Hey, Alex, didn't you? Oh no. So my boy Alex, his son's nickname is after Nucky.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Alex.
Yo.
Yeah, I was checking in. We appreciate that, man.
All right, breaking news. Oh, you was like, I was just saying how I felt about that shit. Nigga, it was 50 going 50. That's what he do. Like, I ain't surprised. I feel like he could have walked past it, but that nigga going to do what 50 going to do. That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
All right. You were saying breaking news, though?
Breaking news. Jaheim arrested on animal cruelty charges, accused of starving 15 dogs.
You better put that puppy first.
Yo, listen.
Yo,
see, this shit
ain't nobody but crackheads got that many fucking dogs and not feed them, bro.
Hold up, wait a minute, stop.
He from y'all neck of the woods. I'll take academics
first.
I'll take academics. He from y'all neck of the woods.
Better put that puppy first.
He from Philly.
That nigga from fucking Philly.
I thought Jaheim was from Philly.
Church, nigga. Look it up.
Yo, look, he definitely tried to put that shit on that.
Hold up, because let me look up the files, nigga. Hold up.
I'm looking it up.
Oh man, let me check the files. Yeah.
New Brunswick, nigga. Fuck out of here. Wait a minute. You're not doing that to us.
I swore he was with all them niggas that was recording with D'Angelo and them in Philly. I swore it.
Just because he recorded in Philly don't mean that he was from Philly. D'Angelo ain't from Philly. He from Virginia.
I know. But I thought they caught him sucking dick in the alleyway. I was like, now we gonna give you a deal. Stop doing it back here.
Fuck out of here. You try to put that nigga in our neck of the hood. And he from New Brunswick. That's a different country than where I'm from.
This nigga.
I don't know the different variations of Jersey. I'll leave that to you.
That's in North Jersey.
But that nigga wasn't one of ours.
Let me tell you this. That shit, geographically, that shit is in North Jersey. Niggas in North Jersey, like, that's South. That's Central Jersey. So that tells you what's going on in New Brunswick.
Like, man, that nigga live in Perth. He live in Perth, Amboy.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Perth fucking Amboy. All right. So moving on.
That's it. The nigga was just starving dogs. That's all.
Yo, starving dog. But look, it's crazy because y'all seeing how crackheadish he looking as of late.
Y'all remember Future back in the day was like, I'm a dog and I eat the dog food. He took that serious.
And I took that personal. Michael Jordan face.
Yo,
Oh,
like this shit is horrible. Like, how do you? All right, first of all, how you got a collection of dogs? That's
the
for
shitty
one.
thing to get,
Like,
man.
he got a whole collection of dogs that
Got a
don't
whole
eat.
collection.
You said that shit like it was Hot Wheels, my nigga. You said that shit like, man, listen.
I got a whole selection.
I got
A whole
I got
collection.
every colorway of these shits, nigga.
Yep.
These DJs is exclusive, bitch. Like you
Yo,
ain't
yo.
there, bro.
Nigga, y'all ain't never had this many Doberman
You know what's
pinchers.
crazy? You know what's crazy? The cops got to that house and was like, "Damn, life looking rough out here."
Yeah, like life looking rough out here. I
I
like
see
that.
what you
I'll
did
be
there,
here all
buddy.
night. I'll be here all night.
Make sure you tip your waitress, motherfuckers. Yeah, like
Oh
let's go.
shit! Get a drummer some.
That's hilarious. All right, so yeah, I got since we on the fuck shit note, let's get into some fuck shit. All right, no, fuck that. I want to ask y'all something because I seen this. Did y'all happen to check out Calm on LA Leakers?
Nah,
Shit.
you smoke
Nigga,
it?
all right, go listen to that. I'm not gonna tell you how I felt about it. I want you to go listen to it. Did you hear Schmurda? Did you hear his John that dropped last week?
Yeah,
A little freestyle. So here's the thing. I never thought Bobby Schmurda was like a super talented rapper. He just has like a thorough appeal to him that makes me want to like, all right, what this
He
nigga
makes
talking
me
about?
happy.
Yeah, like what is this nigga talking about? I'll listen to this. So I fucked with Schmurda on that note.
Y'all, hey,
Calm on Leakers. I want y'all like I liked it. I'm not gonna say he didn't like smoke it, but he wasn't like awful. But Calm on freestyles is always like he give you moments where you like, all right, he about to start going off, and then he kind of like, all right, bring it down a little bit. Like it's very weird with him. But I want y'all to watch it. I'll
Tom is a song maker,
right,
who happens to be able to freestyle.
he really is a poet who can work to a beat. If
Right.
we're being more specific on what his skill set is, and he's very very good at it. But there are times like I feel like he doesn't rap as much as he used to rap. Like Can I Borrow a Dollar? Calm could rap. Like that dude was rapping. Like Breaker 19 was a rap song. Like when he first started like really getting on. So it's a little different with him. But I just want y'all to check it out. Check it out, and we'll spin the block on it and talk about it next week.
His album dropping tonight, right?
He has. I know he got some work dropping, and I'm pretty sure that's why he's on
Okay.
the circuit.
There is something beautiful that's about to happen at midnight as well. You know, they going to drop Aaliyah's album Aaliyah on all streaming platforms tonight. Thank you.
They got Aaliyah's
just-
albums are dropping like every 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, like they did Romeo Must Die like last week, I think, week before. They did the soundtrack for that.
I needed
dropped on a lot
this
of shit.
like in my life, like 8 years.
Did y'all give Certified Lover Boy any play?
I listened to that, and I listened to Donda as well. I talked about Donda last week. You weren't here.
Yeah, it's not.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna say I didn't like any of it. There were
Right.
parts where I was like hopeful, but for the most part,
Listen,
it was very meh.
listen. You know how I feel about this man.
Yeah,
Hold on. No.
nigga.
No. Roddy Rich don't miss, my boy.
What?
Roddy
Yeah.
Rich do not miss, bro. I'm telling you. Life change when you faint. Bro, Kanye had no business being on that song.
First off, Kanye got smoked on damn near every feature. Like
Favi, boy.
he got smoked on every feature.
Favi,
Like every feature, he got smoked. And did you hear the joint that they leaked with 3000's verse?
he should have kept that on there. He should have
First
kept.
off, don't disrespect my man 3 Stacks. Like
No, he didn't keep
like,
it on
I'm
there.
talking like why would Ye disrespect
Stacks
3
pulled it.
Yeah, Stacks pulled that shit.
Oh,
Stacks
okay,
pulled
Because
it.
don't get me in y'all
Yeah,
bullshit.
don't put me in the middle of y'all shit. Like
That's what
Valid.
it was.
Valid.
So like that corny shit that he did made us not have. But that like Come on, man. Like that album is for all the bullshit and niggas buying $40 glizzies. That fucking album was trash. Like y'all niggas went into the motherfucking Georgia Dome, formerly known as currently Mercedes-Benz, whatever the fuck it is, had fucking bottled water and $40 glizzies to listen to that nut ass album and ain't tell nobody about it. Like I was mad as shit about
Bro,
that
I'm not
shit.
gonna hold you. I've had the album for about a month now. Like I've had Kanye. I've had it for a minute. There's changes in the album that I don't like. I still go to my Dropbox and listen to that version.
Right.
Like my version had cussing in it. You know what I mean? Like my version had like Roddy Ricch start his verse off with shit change when you famous. Not life change, shit change. There's a lot of cussing, not a lot, but there's cussing in this version that I got.
Right.
I thought the Baby's verse was mid. I'm gonna say that.
That shit was all right. I ain't gonna say it was trash. It was like I don't care what y'all say. He hasn't changed his flow at all. Like niggas say, no, he switched the flow up on this. I'll be like, no, I'm talking about for a song, nigga, not for 8 bars. I need like him to actually switch up the flow.
I will say that he's become a better rapper.
Because he's mastered the flow. If you wrote on one flow for every fucking song, you would be good too. You would get better. If you didn't challenge yourself to change it up at all, you would get better because you're mastering a pattern.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? You're becoming amazing at it because it's all you do. Him and Meg Thee Stallion got the game cornered with that shit. That bitch rhyme one way and cook. Don't get it twisted. Listen, nigga, don't tell me to watch my mouth. You said she had a degree in drawing. You said that bitch majored into like fuck out of here, nigga. You can't tell me to tell her.
You said what was it? Color.
Coloring. Yeah, color. You said that bitch she majored in coloring. You can't ever tell me not to talk shit about her. You blew that shit. You blew that shit.
Watch your mouth.
She is fair game. And fuck out of here. She got one flow and a fat ass. And the fat ass make everybody forget about the one flow. Like she rap one way. She's the fucking Marlo thing. You want it to be one way. And it's the other. Like I'm trying to tell you, that's what she is, nigga.
Yo, you know what I've been saying all day? My name is my name.
Hey man, that's some
I've been saying that shit all day.
That's some of the most poignant shit you ever heard. It's one sentence over and over again, but it hit right here, nigga. My name is my name. Niggas told them they want me to come down to the street, and niggas ain't tell me. Stop playing. My name is my name. Like that's real shit.
Let them know Marlo ain't hit. They ain't get the Marlo ears. You know, Marlo stand up against anybody. Barksdale, Omar.
Yo, you know what I don't understand? I ain't gonna say the D word, but how come these strong lesbians be acting homophobic?
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
They be like, "Hey, yo, my nigga, that's gay." No,
yeah,
I mean, you got a fat ass. You got a fat ass butt. Like,
yeah, like I'm saying that because in the show, Snoop was calling Omar, you know, a whole bunch of homophobic epithets. Right?
Yeah.
But
that
like,
was weird.
I know lesbians in real life that be calling dudes the F word and all that, and like you too, right? Like I don't.
Yeah, no,
like,
it is weird that like.
But it be but it's only black people, like white people.
Right. That's definitely
like because you know we call them like niggas,
My nigga,
like, like niggas. They get in like the butch. You know, white people say butches.
Right.
Butches, they don't.
Right.
You might get $140. You might get $140. You know what I mean? Fuck around.
Buck 50. Buck
50. Whatever. Well, I ain't never been to jail, so. I like even numbers. Oh, that's even number too. But it is a 4, not a 5.
Shit.
But
damn, you just.
What I'm saying is, like you, like what, like imagine black people. Like, if I was Dave Chappelle, I would make like a Clayton Bigsby remix where it's a strong lesbian,
right.
making fun of gay people. Because because that shit
I've
happens.
heard it. No,
real.
you're absolutely right. You're not making that shit up. I've absolutely heard that before. And yeah, she like Snoop referred to Omar as the cocksucker several times
Yo,
throughout
the
that
way she
entire
said,
shit.
yo, this,
She called him. I was
yo,
happy.
you
She
think
called
this
him-
dick tuck ain't gonna get
Yeah,
got?
that's what
Like,
she called him a
that's what
dick
I'm
suck,
saying.
and I almost fell out, and I was almost asleep. She called him a dick suck.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
fell out.
Yeah, no, Snoop was wilding in that role, bro. She was wilding in that role, and that is a
No,
good
she was
question.
being herself.
That's true too, but that's actually a pointed question, though. I'm not mad at that thought process. Like, who the fuck are y'all to have a problem with that, brother?
But then also on
Like-
the flip side of it, me being so down with the LGBTQIA plus community, and me like, because like you know that I really be on the front lines for that. I mean, I don't be marching. I don't even march for my damn self. But you've seen me argue with people on Facebook over ignorant
No,
statements.
you
and
don't,
shit. Like,
you don't let niggas go there with and I respect that.
so who the fuck am I to even question what the strong lesbians be doing?
But you still had to double check because, like,
Yeah,
yo,
like
what is that?
what's the thought? Because I seen Shorty I seen this nigga on Facebook 2 days ago say
this nigga.
I don't know what else to call, like, you know.
Go ahead, bro.
So
You
I
saw
seen
this individual.
I seen
shit.
it was a nigga. I seen this nigga on Facebook the other day say if it was any nigga walking around with any kind of purse is weird, is mad feminine to me. What you got in there that you can't fit in your pockets? I'm
The
like,
blicky.
nigga, I was like, nigga, what you got in there that you can't fit in your pockets?
Yeah, because you come with extra apparatuses.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
What your ethic is on?
That's shut
Oh,
the fuck
shit.
up. This nigga said with your ethic. Yo. Yeah, literally big podcast for the people. We sitting at 51 and some change. Thank you to everybody tuning in, whether you are on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. We appreciate you checking us out on the live stream. If y'all haven't already, because
Nigga, what you watching? The Voice?
Nah, I just turned the game on.
Bro, you gonna get us banned.
asked that nigga, was he watching The Voice?
No,
so like
it's no sound. It's no sound, so it can't get us banned.
Please make sure you follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts from. New episodes upload there every single Wednesday. And fuck with us on that note. So, 52 minutes in, and let's see what other goofy shit I got. Oh, so in this week's edition of How Much Do You Really Care About the Shit You Stand For? So last week, we had an individual who, in order to prove a point of the importance of wearing masks, he stripped naked in front of the entire school board. That was last week. You missed that story. We discussed that a little bit last week. I believe it was in Texas. This brother
Bro,
said,
why
fuck
I gotta
that.
be depressed all the time?
and gave a speech and said, yeah, so if y'all don't think masks are important, then clearly you don't think clothes are important, because they have the same principle. It's simply to protect you from me. And then he starts stripping in front of the school board. And it's funny as shit to me. And mind you, I wasn't reporting on his opinion one way or another. I'm simply reporting on his passion to have enough heart to say, fuck it, to prove my point, I'm going to get balls ass naked in front of a bunch of strangers. And I thought that shit was hilarious. That was just me. So
Nigga, you got your balls out next to the potato salad.
So that was last week. Now, this week, we have another gentleman who feels strongly about wearing masks on the other side. So, how badly do you believe in the shit you stand for? Bet $1 you don't believe as badly as this man right here. Because you want to know what this brother did? Barged into his child's elementary school, into the principal's office with zip ties, ready to hog tie the motherfucking principal for telling his son he needed to put a mask on. He called a bunch of other parents. They stormed the school and were arrested for trespassing for trying to zip tie and take hostage the principal.
This gotta be in Texas or Florida.
Oh, my nigga. Hold up. I'm about to give it to you 1 second. It is in... Oh, no, Arizona. Yes, it was Arizona. It was not Texas or Florida, although it is usually those two options.
Bro,
This time it
why
was
is my
in-
face stuck like this on the screen? Is my face stuck like this to y'all?
Yeah, it's frozen on our side too, bro. We can hear you though. I'm not sure That's a hell of a spot to get stuck though.
You gotta kick yourself out.
You look exasperated as a motherfucker. Hold up. Let me give me a second, bro. I'm gonna take you off and put you back on. Hold up.
Gotta take him off.
Look, that shit still like that shit still.
Now it's just black. What the fuck?
Because I'm black and I'm black, y'all. Hold on, I'll be
I don't
right
know
back.
if there's anything on my side. Jump out and come back and see if it changes.
All right, bet.
Ghostface Killer over there.
Oh wait, as a matter of fact, let me try this. Nope.
Nah, nigga, you still blackity black. Yeah, so my man said, fuck that, y'all not gonna make my son put no mask on. And he bust up in the motherfucker ready to hog tie the goddamn principal. And again, I don't agree with his politics. This is not about what he did. What he did is what he did. But his passion is fucking amazing to me. Like, you give a fuck that much that you're willing to know that because you know you're gonna get arrested when you do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't think you're gonna get arrested. You're absolutely fine with getting arrested. And I'm looking at the picture of this dude, and he does not appear to be fully Caucasian. Like he's something else.
Caucasus Mountains. He doesn't.
Yeah, something else is happening here, but he could be. Like, I don't, I could be wrong, but no, he's not. His name is Rishi Rambaran, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And if I'm not, oh well, because he's crazy enough to bust up in a school with zip tie handcuffs and make an attempt to abduct a principal, or at the very least, subdue one. I don't know. That's wild to me. That's fucking wild. Like, I don't care about nothing that much. Like, other than my child's safety.
I'm about to say kids, man.
Like, but I think those kinds of things go without saying. I don't have to say that part. Like, but something is weird about that shit. I don't know what. But
everything is weird about that shit. Like, I don't know, like, we living in some crazy times right now where people just like, you know what, man? Like, they trying to top it. It feels like people are trying to top the last crazy shit that they saw.
Right.
Oh, you went over the edge? Well, watch this. I'm gonna go over the edge with a pogo stick, bitch. Like,
yeah. We gonna one up the shit out of everything that gets done. And that's I think some of that is like the speed of the world we live in. The world moves a lot faster than it used to, bro.
And this internet shit definitely
you sound 80 years old. This internet shit.
This internet shit that they got going on, I don't understand why. Like, these kids, they just do everything.
Yeah.
They do everything. Like that Lil Nas X, that Lil Bruce.
Yo, wait a minute. That's crazy that you said that, right? Why does Boosie keep doing this? Like, he's got our legs. Like, you look dumber and dumber and dumber chasing this man and letting him cook you every time. Like, everything he do, you say something and Earth cook you. And then he come put the light glaze on the cook. And then every time, like, you gotta stop, Boosie. Like, let it go, bro. Let it go. It's no reason why you should keep trying to punch in for this shit. It's not your fight, and you're not gonna win.
It's just I don't understand. The baby just don't understand. He just keep on going. He keep on going.
Like, I don't know, man. What are you expecting out of this man? Like, it's very disturbing. Like, because one of them posts came at like 6 a.m. and some shit. Like, you ain't even eat no breakfast.
He was gang banging on bacon. It's more than great throats.
Yo, wait a minute. So, my man Hood bounced off of the feed for about 3 or 4 minutes, and he came back. I'm not saying that shit, bro.
He just came back from Burlington Throat Factory.
Oh man.
Oh
Jesus
my goodness
Christ, man! Like, I don't.
Well, swallow you.
That's what they call me in the streets.
Well, you are the goddamn devil.
So is that the school you went to? You went to Swallow U?
Yep. I work at Burlington Throat Factory.
Oh, shit. Yo. Okay. So we was just talking about how Boosie keep taking L's responding to Lil Nas X.
Yo.
Like, shut up, man.
Yo.
Like, you gotta let
it go. How many times we done said leave that boy alone?
Leave him the fuck alone, man. Like, play with something safe. That brother ain't it, man. That brother is not it.
Yo, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, you gotta let it go. It's bad, Cricket. It's real bad. Like, that shit is terrible, man. Hold up. Let me give y'all some of the. I gotta give y'all a little bit of the cook he was getting though, because some of these Jones is hilarious. Hold up. Pull them up real quick. Niggas said a 38-year-old man fixating on a 21-year-old man is the most miserable people got it worse, and he's gotten more successful. Like, they just like niggas. Lil Boosie's fixation on Lil Nas X isn't even funny anymore, even if Montero is playing it pitch perfect, which he is, by the way. Like, I can't front on Lil Nas X like handling this shit properly. Like, take all this shit because you know niggas care about what Boosie say, which why do we care about what Boosie says? But he really got on there at like 6 a.m. like, you just don't stop. I think he's gonna turn around and suck one of his background dancers' dicks on national TV. What, bro? Like, why would you even say that shit?
I would say why you don't let that shit come out your mouth, but something tell me that Boosie afraid that he gonna really like if somebody came in his mouth.
Like the homophobia is like at an all-time high, and it's weird. It's really funny.
I really be thinking like you're afraid to find out. Like, I think for some people that go that hard on it, case in point, let's look at Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator was banned from countries, not because of the rape lyrics, not because of the violence in his music. He was banned from countries for all the homophobic lyrics. That's the gayest nigga I know.
That's the gayest nigga I know. No, yeah, man. That's look, Tyler's a beast, man. I fuck with Tyler.
That's my guy.
What's going on, Nia? How are you? Glad to see you with us, Mr. Clark. You got a shout out, Mr. fucking Clark.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Hi, Miss Hatchet.
That makes me so uncomfortable.
It does, don't it? Like it made like.
Don't call me no damn D good.
Hey yo.
Don't yo. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
She fixed it.
Nah, I don't want her to refer to me by none of my name. Call me a Burlington Throat Factory if that's what you want. Because I don't want her to say none of my name, because the way she be saying Mr. Clark and y'all the same age, hold on. I don't like that shit.
Bro,
I don't like that shit.
Like, I was honest with her from the very beginning. I was like, what I'm sorry, who? Mr. Clark. That's what I've always called him. I said, oh no, I'm about to fry him for that shit. He is getting cooked for that.
If
like,
anybody ever
fucking done.
If let's say I knew 5 Mr. Clarks, like actually, like, because we work in education, if I knew 5 Mr. Clarks and somebody referred to Mr. Clark, I would immediately think of the nigga from Green Mile. Like barring everything that I know about anyone with the last name Clark, I just would immediately think the nigga from the Green Mile.
And you would not be wrong for that.
His last name is Clark. I don't know what
Michael Clark
Duncan. Oh, right. Well, you know what? I'm ignorant, so we know that.
You know that he was about to marry Omarosa?
Oh, that's why he died. Oh, God was like, hey, bro, let me do this.
I'm gonna save you. Just come chill with me.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to that brother.
He was definitely about to marry her, and then was like, dun dun dun.
That's wild. What
God was like, gotcha, bitch.
Yo. Living Lane Thing Podcast
for the people.
We are an hour and 4 minutes in. Jesus Christ, man. No, and absolutely, I always think of Lean on Me. Whenever I hear Mr. Clark, Mr. Clark, Mr. Clark, like, get those chains off the doors. Like, yeah, no, I always think of Lean on Me when I hear.
They're beating up Kid Ray in the lunchroom.
Wait, do y'all know that my biggest pet peeve like in life is if I've always been like this since I was a kid. If somebody tries to talk to me in a bathroom,
dog,
like that is like grown. I just don't think grown men is supposed to. And this isn't a sexual preference thing. I just don't like.
It's weird. This is not the place for conversation.
Yeah. So if this grown man walked in the bathroom with a baseball bat talking about saying, suspend me. Suspend my fat ass expeditiously.
I don't care. Yo,
I'm going to take them days, my nigga. I'm not singing in nobody's fucking bathroom, you grown man. I'm a child. Now, weird that is. How was work today? I mean, how was school today? Oh, you know, Mr. Clark came in there making a sting in the bathroom. My dad would have down to Charles L. Sprague School.
Praise thy name, praise thy name.
No, like, here's the thing, right? Now,
have Raheem hitting them damn notes.
I absolutely 100% agree with. There's just absolutely no way in hell anyone should be in the bathroom singing about anything. Like,
at all.
It's just weird. I'm not a fan of bathroom conversation. And y'all know I'm at a high school now, and that's one of the things I say to the youngins, like, because they tend to try and go in the bathroom and congregate, and I'm like, this is weird, y'all. Like, you do understand what the bathroom is for. It's for you to pull your dick out, piss, put it back, wash your hands, and leave. Like, that's the purpose of this place. It's nothing else, unless you got to take a smash. Then it gets a little more detail. You know how that goes. I don't got to give you the pointer, but I need y'all to understand that that's all this room is for. It's not to show nobody Instagram videos. It's not to have conversations. I had a young lady in the bathroom eating her breakfast the other day. I said, yo, you are nasty. And I really said it right to her face. Like, this is the most disgusting thing I've witnessed in my entire life. You're eating your breakfast in the bathroom because you know your teacher won't let you eat. Like, first off, if that's what you've resorted to, waking up 10 minutes earlier can't be that hard. It can't. It just can't.
Like, the funny thing is, she see her alarm, like, you know, if I was going to crush it in the bathroom.
No, she made this conscious decision on her way to school. Like, she was good with it.
That's premeditated. Suspend her. That's premeditated. Nasty.
That shit is disgusting. And they're all okay with it. Like, and then when you say something, they act like we tripping. Wow. Like, it's wild.
I had a kid in one of my college classes. They used to just rip ass in the middle of class. Man, loud. I'm like, bro, what type of time are you on? Like, why you do that? So one day, my criminal justice professor, I still keep in touch with him. Me and him was mad cool. It was like 4 of us staying after class one day. Like, nobody, like, I laughed the first time it happened. And like, nobody found that shit funny. My college campus is real big. Like, we had bad commuters. Like, a lot. It wasn't nothing for you to be the only person that lived on campus in your whole class, and it's all commuters in there.
Right.
So we sitting there talking after class one day, and my professor was like, "Yo, what's up with like such and such?" And he like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Well, he like flatulates every class." And I was like, "Well, you know, like, that's just Roy." The fuck you mean that's just Roy? Like, they were like looking at us like we the weirdos because this man wanted to rip ass in class every day. Well, that's just Roy.
That's just what he does. You know,
that shit used to say, like, you was holding it all day?
All day, clearly, because that's disgusting. There's just no reason for that to happen as an adult person. Like, you got to have more ass control than that. And take that however you will. Pause if necessary or whatever the fuck. That shit's disgusting. Like, it really is.
Practice them Kegels, my nigga.
Your butthole Kegels.
Hey, bro, my pussy been tight.
Literally Anything podcast for the people. We are 1 hour and 9 minutes in.
Yes, indeed. And at this time, All right, so this is the drill. It's usually music related, but I send the fellas something every week. And we tend to go in depth on that something a little bit. Give it some time to have some conversation and some input from folks checking in with us. Shout out to everybody who's giving us a little bit of time. We appreciate it. So this week, I was thinking about some shit, and I'll give you a story as to something that kind of got me. I'm riding down Cobbs Creek Parkway, and I don't know if y'all familiar with that, but basically the bridge from West Philly to Southwest Philly on the backside is Cobbs Creek Parkway. You can get through there. And there's an intersection on Cobbs Creek Parkway where a gentleman dragged some coolers out, a little canopy and the sign, and this motherfucker sells seafood right there. I don't know what payment he accepts. I don't know what the thing is. I'm allergic to seafood, so it's nothing I have to stop for. But literally, when I tell you, when I rode past here the other day, he had a line of motherfuckers out there. And it was wild. And in my mind, I'm like, why do black people value certain shit so highly that they would do things that they normally wouldn't do? Perfect example. Example. Wait a minute. If I took a double fryer basket to that same intersection and corner and told niggas I was selling chicken tenders, niggas would not give me a play. Now, eventually one might, for the curiosity, but I would never at any point have a line of niggas lining up for chicken tenders on the corner. But seafood for niggas is just something like so incredible that and again, I'm allergic to it. I don't eat it. I eat fish. I can't eat anything with shell. So fish and scallops is as good as it gets for me.
You eat scallops?
Scallops, for those scientific people, is a mollusk.
It's a mollusk.
Which
I know,
is a snail, which is not seafood. Yes, I do eat scallops.
I mean, they like a clam, but I mean, I feel you.
But I mean, we're talking about families. It's from the snail family.
Right.
So that's why biologically it doesn't kill me. Like, this is what I'm saying.
It doesn't have iodine in his blood.
Right. Calamari, yes, I do. Thank you, honey. Calamari, yes, I eat calamari as well. That shit's delicious. Anything that don't kill me seafood-wise, I eat. But I don't overvalue it. So it got me to thinking, and it's not just about the seafood in general. What are some things that us as a people, black people, tend to overvalue? We put way too much stock into overall top to bottom. What are some of those things that y'all are
warning?
Okay.
Trigger warning.
I got a
trigger warning. Obama.
Niggas take Obama too seriously.
Obama. Like, yeah. Because what did he really do for black people?
All right, so my only retort to that is people who expected Obama to like just magically make black people better don't understand politics. Like, listen, I don't think that
I was supposed to have a white slave.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Patrice O'Neal type shit.
He was going to come into jail. Yeah, exactly. On that Patrice O'Neal, like, I got a white slave and reparations because we got a black president. That's not how politics or government work at all. And if you thought that, then that's your fault. No. Like I'm like, if you felt like Obama becoming president was like your ticket to change your life as a black person in America, that was your dumb ass fault. And you deserve every bit of disappointment and sadness you got out of that because you're a fucking moron. And that's really, like, I don't really, like, come the fuck on. You really had, did you pay attention to social studies? Did you see the branches of government and how they work? And like the most power the president got is to say, "Oh, y'all came up with a bill? Fuck out of here." That's literally as strong as he has. Everything else he need them niggas for.
Mm-hmm.
So I like y'all dumb if y'all felt like that was going to happen. That's just my opinion. Y'all dumb.
Yeah.
But
go ahead. Like we could do this round robin type.
Yeah,
style.
no, we could definitely. So
all right. Oh, my fault.
I'm going to the comments on this. So once again, we're speaking on things that people overvalue.
Hey,
as black people.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you ain't black, don't say nothing. Leave it alone. Gigi the only exception.
Gigi
can
ain't,
chime in.
she ain't even here. I ain't see Gigi yet, but go ahead.
But yeah, hey, you know what? Trigger warning. Hood movies.
Nigga, how many times I told y'all Loving Basketball was trash? We gonna
But-
remind you a lot of them hood ass movies.
A lot of hood movies we like. It.
Did that man just get into the praying hands? Like
I dare one of you niggas to try and tell me that Shottas is a good movie.
Loving Hip Hop. Shottas is a violent movie. That's why
I dare one of you niggas to try to tell me Shottas. I
like Shottas.
I love Shottas. I love Shottas. I love Shottas.
It's not a good
I
movie.
had a Jamaican nigga, because you know I be calling names. This my guy. I had a Jamaican nigga tell me that Shottas is better than Godfather Part 2.
Now see, now come on. Now we just being blasphemous.
Bro.
We're not even having them kind of conversations. And I don't like Godfather 2. I'm not a huge fan of the second Godfather. No, I'm not even fan of the third Godfather.
The third one doesn't exist to me. The second one is.
Listen, Belly is another. It's not a good movie, but we love it.
We
love it though.
New Jack City. New Jack City. Not a good movie.
New Jack City's a good story. And Wesley was amazing in it.
Wesley was incredible.
Yeah. Everything else.
Chris Rock was incredible.
Yes, he was
Chris Rock.
good. Yes.
Chris Rock was like he's the epitome of what a crackhead, like he was the prototypical crackhead. And then Gator came along and then was like, you know what I do it. You know what I do it.
That's my favorite.
Because I'm a crackhead.
But you know why Gator was so good, right?
Because he was authentic.
Because Samuel L. Jackson was really a crackhead at that time.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, Belly's definitely on this list. I hated Judd Nelson in New Jack City. Let me just say that out loud. Like, as Ice-T's partner, he might have been one of the worst actors in the history of fucking movies. Like, and we love New Jack City, so we don't give that shit the proper pause. But that shit was awful.
Hold on. Look, the look at the end of the movie when Nino fell, he was like,
it was just trash, man. Like the whole fucking operation.
Yo, that shit was horrible. Like, yo, it was so creepy. Oh my god.
Players Club is an awful movie. Players Club is a bad movie. I agree.
Should have started in Africa a long time ago. Long time ago.
Huh? I watched Players Club like 2 weeks ago, and it reminded me. I was like, "Wow, this shit is cheats. Like it's bad. Like that thing is ass from the beginning."
Hey,
to the end.
let's keep it a bean. Lisa Ray is an actress.
I can't disagree with what you're saying.
Let's keep it 1,000. Lisa Ray dialogue is like Lisa Ray's dialogue in movies and just overall material is as if she's staring in the mirror practicing her lines. Like that's what her voice sounds like.
Which is like this is my cousin. They told me, and
what y'all do to her? What y'all do to her?
Her mama gonna tell my mama look after her.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Lisa Ray is terrible. Like she's bad in everything she's ever played.
I was mad as hell behind Lisa Ray's ass because she was on Instagram talking about come to my OnlyFans. Y'all gonna see what y'all gonna see. So my trifling ass, this is the only time I ever paid for OnlyFans. My trifling ass paid for that goddamn OnlyFans. It was like $6.99, and I ain't see shit for like 4 months. Now I unsubscribed to her old ass.
Yo,
and then I went and watched Players Club just to see at least one titty, so I could feel satisfied.
Get vindicated.
Yeah, at least I saw a titty.
Yeah,
you only see one Lisa Ray titty on Players Club.
So I could see one titty.
Oh yeah, because she like this.
So she go like this. Yeah, it's one Lisa Ray titty on that movie.
Look, hold on, she be like this.
Nah, when Adele Givens walked out, that shit is hilarious.
No, yeah, like who asked for that?
Who
Who was in there negotiating? Be like, Adele, you gonna have to get naked. Like, no, we good.
Another one of those Ronnie Ho quotes.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. All right, so closing sneakers, Love and Hip Hop. I hate Love and Hip Hop. I've never watched any season of Love and Hip Hop.
I used to watch Love and Hip Hop heavy. I ain't gonna.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Because there was a point where Jim Jones was way too real for that show. Like it was very apparent that like Satan Scott Young was never going to tell him what to do, and he was never going to do what Satan Scott Young said to do. Like he walked up on Mans and grabbed him by the throat and was like, "Nigga, fuck these cameras. Apologize to my wife."
Right.
And like this man really had the fear of God in his eyes.
I seen those clips. I don't know. That shit's weird to me. Reality TV in general is weird to me. Let me be more clear. I don't.
Nah, dating shows is everything.
I don't. Okay. I mean, I'm talking when I say reality, I mean like cameras are with us 24/7 for X amount of time. That's weird to me. Like if you're going on an island, like The Bachelor, whatever, if that's what you into, I don't begrudge a nigga for that. Or, you know, any of that shit. I used to watch that joint on the third wheel and all that shit, like, or fifth wheel, whatever the fuck it was. The dating joint where it'd be like three niggas competing for two. Like, yeah, like, all that shit is funny to me. But I'm talking about, like, just like, all right, for the next 6 months, cameras is with us. That's weird as shit to me. Like, I don't want to know that much about nobody that I don't give a fuck about nobody else that much enough. I don't want to live the life I live all the time for 24/7. I want to break from my own shit. I certainly don't want to follow another motherfucker.
Y'all remember Bamboozled?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That movie's trash, bro. Actually, you know what? I'ma say it. Spike Lee movies as a whole, barring Do the Right Thing, like barring like the front end of the Spike Lee movies.
So for me, let me see. I'll say Do the Right Thing, absolutely.
She hate me. Jungle Fever. She hate me.
She right.
What's it? Clockers.
School Days.
I
wasn't a huge Clockers fan, but we'll leave it on here for now. Clearly Malcolm X. Like absolutely, that's like the pinnacle of his work to me. It's really the best movie he's ever made. It's not even close. She's Gotta Have It was good just because of the storyline. I hated Spike Lee's acting and She's Gotta Have It. I wish he would have got someone else to be Morris Blackman. But I still like the piece as a whole. Mo Better Blues was good. Denzel was in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that almost
damn. Maybe I just really hate the bad. Like I just really hate the bad ones.
Bamboozled is bad. What else is bad? I can't even.
Chirac was awful.
I never saw it. I didn't like it.
You know what's funny though? Chirac got good reviews.
I never watched it.
It was what was it? It was based on some like I think
Shakespeare.
It was a Shakespeare joint, yeah.
Right.
And the whole movie, I got like to the end and I was like, "Oh, these niggas was rhyming the whole time. Why he do that?"
Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is a hot take right here. My man Tone Capone said Scarface is overrated. Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Scarface overrated? Man, I don't know.
I tend to think Scarface is underrated as fuck.
Yeah, I don't hear enough niggas talk about Scarface no more, personally.
He's kind of like he got his braces and niggas really kind of fell off of that.
Yeah,
but his music videos used to be scary as fuck when I was a little kid, bro. What's the one where he turned into crows at the end? He had the hat with the glasses and the trench coat on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro.
I don't know why it's escaping me. But no, I don't know. I don't know about Scarface. Like I think as a whole, we tend to put just too much stock in certain things. Like, here's another thing, right? And I saw this in a post. It's like what you see other niggas with, it makes you make assumptions about them sometimes. Like, I was reading this post and it was like, what are things that you saw people with younger that made you think those people were well off or like rich. Like I used to have a thing like if I went to your house and you had a dishwasher, I thought you was getting it because like my motherfucking pop wasn't getting no dishwasher, bro. Like nigga, you the dishwasher. Fuck, I look like and that's so it's like nigga, if you had like a dishwasher in a garage, I thought you was rich as a motherfucker. This is like I lived in row homes all my life. We barely had driveways. Like, and then if niggas had a garage where you actually put the car in, that was wild because most niggas use their garage for storage or extra room or some shit like that. Like it just was a different sort of flow. So you grew up and you saw certain things and it made you believe. Like, and even to this day, if a nigga got a pool in their crib, I'm like, oh, yeah, they doing all right. Like, niggas just don't be having pools at their house. Like, in my mind, just
and then hold on.
know.
But you gotta think about the fact that you gotta fill that motherfucking pool up.
Right.
That's money.
I mean, well, you get a credit from the city.
You said what?
I don't know nothing about that because I ain't got no pool.
We don't know about
I mean, I never had a pool. Well, my dad's other house had a pool. That's besides the point. Niggas I grew up with had a pool, but you get a credit from the city for having to fill your pool up.
Okay. That's something to know. I definitely was unaware of that.
All right, I'm about to go buy a pool next week.
Nah, nigga, it's a pool, not a puddle wrapped in plastic. They give you a credit. Give you a credit for an actual regulated pool,
in ground pool. You know,
the shit where you gotta. You're not giving you no bread for that.
I got an air pump.
Hey, I look, I'm gonna agree here. You know,
wealthy.
I mean, there's not a lie being told. That's all I'm gonna say. No, but so here, like, I think another thing to talk about this, or it kind of goes into this topic, is how much we overvalue like other people's opinions and like shit we share with people, like social media. You know, I go on my social media rants often, but I think this is a good point in that I think we as a people sometimes tend to value the things other people are going to say. So we do shit like post certain shit on social media in certain places. Like Facebook is dope because of groups. I think groups are dope in Facebook. And the reason why I think that is because there are certain things I do. Like I'm in a sneaker group. I don't share all my sneaker shit on my page. I share it with other people who enjoy sneakers who will appreciate it. Because I don't want people on my page to think I'm just like flexing or being weird. It's like, y'all not into this. I get this. I got a couple thousand friends, maybe 20 of them like I got 1,000 friends, 20 of them like sneaks. Right. So I'd rather just invite them to the group that I'm in where everybody likes sneaks, and that's what we do. So I think the certain factions is dope, but I think we value the shit way too much. Like people take questions to social media and really make life decisions based on social media polls. That's weird as shit to me. Like, yeah. Like, even if it's the most minor life decision, like, why here, my niggas? I don't get that. We care too much about all the wrong shit. Like, some people, like I said, go ahead.
I get like, so like, I don't know if this is along the lines of what you're saying, but like, I know I get flack when like niggas, like when I post the shit that I like. But for me, it's like, my nigga, I was never supposed to be here. Like,
he came back with the squad. Yo, what's up?
Yo? Nigga said, I'm with the gang. I'm with the squad. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I had to allow them to come on just to say hi or whatever, because you know they knocked on the door, and I'm like, what do y'all want?
Hey, yo, how come you don't be cussing your kids out like that when your daughter around? Mikey be getting the business. You be playing favorites, bro.
Listen,
you be playing favorites.
You want to know what's crazy? Like, once the knock on happened, I immediately muted everything. Y'all didn't hear none of that. I was just going ham, like, yo, what the But you know, I muted it. I turned look.
Yeah, but hold on. But with Mikey, you do that shit on air. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up, my nigga. I'm like,
you definitely be housing my nephew.
Like, yo, that's horrible, bro. That's horrible.
Mikey, no. But yo, stop talking to my mans like that.
So,
but the funny thing is, you'll go on mute and you. Like, God damn, your daughter poker. What you want, boo boo? Like, my nigga
Hey,
playing
man,
favorites.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It's cool though, because I was the favorite. Like the ass whoopings. Like I've told y'all how bad my ass whoopings have been. My ass whoopings ain't been shit compared to my brother and sister.
Right. It's always like that. I know I got my ass whooped for being the favorite at some point. That's why me and my sister had to get it together because I wasn't gonna let her keep beating me the fuck up. Like, me growing to my size was necessary because it was a point like it was like a cool 2.5 year period where I was out that bitch like how the boy R. Kelly say, I'm fighting for my fucking life. Like I was out there dying, bro. Like she was fucking me up like consistently just because it was Thursday, nigga. Not for no other reason. Nigga, you exist in a space where I choose for you not to. So I'm gonna put my fucking hands on you. And that was the life I was living for a while. And that shit was hard. Like, it was definitely hard. Because what you gonna do? Fight your sister? Yeah, nigga, you gonna fight your sister.
I used to give Shantae the fucking business.
You have to. Because fuck out of here. You're not gonna have me out here feeling like less of a man. I'm gonna fuck if I'm 11. We gonna fight, bitch.
I had to be like 6. We used to have this little corner store called Owls. So Owls was the joint where you could go in. It's like a breakfast spot. Like they open from like 5 a.m. to probably like 3:15. So you go in there right after school. That's that. Like you go in there, you get what you gonna get, and you get kicked the fuck out. So, but everybody used to be in there before school. So one day after school, my sister used to say little slick shit to me in front of her friends, making them laugh, kick me in my ass, slap me in the back of the head. So one day I just had enough of that shit. I grabbed a guzzler, squeezed that shit with both hands. That shit went in her eyes, and I just grabbed in front of her wife beater. Like, whoosh. Her titties was out in front of everybody. That was bad news.
Damn. See, I'll tell you one for I'll give you this one, and this is I don't know. I might not have never told Left this story if I'm being honest. I don't even know. But all right. So when you grow up in a home where you blended families and step parents and so on and so forth and half brothers, see, black people don't do that. Just for anybody who might be, we don't do half brother. Like either you my brother or you ain't. You my sister or you ain't. It ain't like. We don't do that weird shit.
I mean, because black people, everybody your cousin too. So like,
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. But within that dynamic, sometimes there are disagreements, and issues because kids are trifling and some of the worst people on the planet. So what you end up having is a situation where me and my sister one day are talking shit about each other because again, we went through a period where I just did not fuck with her and she did not fuck with me, and it was clear it was okay. So we started talking shit about each other, and the talking shit about each other led to us talking about moms. Now, here's the thing. While right now I'm in a different space with my mom, and I love my mom to death, I was a heavy mama's boy at the time. Like I grew up to have a very good balance, but at the time I was not very balanced, and I thought I could hang with her and get this shit going back and forth, but I couldn't. So she said something about my mom, and I don't know what it was, because again, we trifling ass kids talking shit about each other. And she said something about my mom, and I got so upset that I open hand slapped the shit out of my sister. Like, did not punch, I full on open hand slapped her like I wanted to duel. Like I fucked her up with my motherfucking right palm. Nigga. My sister can fight. Like niggas be like they sister can fight. Like I've seen my sister beat men asses. Like my sister can fight. She not no play fighter. When I tell you now Hood, you might not remember because I don't know how what your cartoon choices was. But Left, you remember the Bugs Bunny Joe when the nigga got hit and he slid in the dirt. As soon as he hit the dirt, the tombstone popped up. Nigga, she cocked back, hit me with the close fist jaw. Bow! I slid from one corner of the room to the other, landed under a fucking chair and just stopped. And I cried to my fucking dad got home, nigga. Fucked me up. Y'all, and that was the end of this shit right there. Where I was like, God damn, this is a bad day.
Yo.
So, yeah, you can't play with your sister all the time. Like that was my lesson that day.
All right, R.I.P. to Chuck. Yo, all right, so this story funny as shit. All right, so being that we talking about our siblings fucking us up, right? So just one day, like at the time we was living in West Philly and shit, right? And we were staying with my aunt and my uncle. And they had the big floor model TV in the living room. And that was the don't touch that TV in the house. Don't touch that motherfucker.
Black people do. Like, it's
yeah.
a TV, nigga.
It's look. The only time that TV was ever on is if they was entertaining company. Like if the whole family was over the house and shit. Like that's the only time that TV came on. Man, one day we on our joint. We in there. We watching the Spice Channel. You know me and my freaky ass and shit. We watching Spice Channel and shit. So click.
How do you always bring porno into our stories?
Look,
Go ahead, man.
I know this nigga stay in here watching smut.
Yo, stop putting smut on my name.
Oh shit.
So we in here watching smut.
Your name is your name. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? We watching smut. And this nigga was like, all right, cut this shit off. I'm done. And he cuts the TV off and walks out the room. I wasn't finished. Click. I turn that shit back on. So he like, yo, stop fucking playing, man. You gonna get us in trouble. So he cuts it off. I said I wasn't finished watching that. Click. So he was like, yo, you playing too fucking much. Cuts the TV off. I swing on him. Chuck was one of the fastest motherfuckers that I like, probably the fastest person I've ever fought in my life. I swung this nigga. It was like he knew that shit was coming. He ducked under, gripped me by my throat, and just I saw stars, nigga. Like, remember the joke when Steve Harvey was like, and my eye was like, ah, like that's how my shit was. Like, yeah, like, yo, he fucked me up, nigga. I immediately screamed like, ah, like, yo, you just screamed like a bitch. Yes, if you ain't get hit that hard in your motherfucking eye socket, like, you don't understand. Yo, I called the cops on my brother that day. Yo, I called the motherfucking cops on my brother that day. Look, Mart was outside. She was outside chilling with her friends. The cops come knocking on the door and shit. So she come down the street like, what the fuck going on? So now we end up getting in trouble over this shit or whatever, right? So
you did all this over some titties. You are a fucking animal.
Yeah. So look.
All this shit over
the Spice Channel.
So
over
they
some
call
pale ass buttermilk butt cheeks. Them little flat asses, big hard fake titties.
You know what I mean? Some fucking strawberry wafers, nigga. Strawberry wafers shit.
My nigga, hold up. Wait a minute.
Boy, you are the goddamn devil.
Bro.
Yo. So this shit goes down, right? And the cops show up, and then my folks across the street, you know, had to get in contact with my mom, so they called my mom, tell my mom about the situation. So we already know it's ass whoopings on deck. This is how, like, and I fuck with my sister to this day for this reason. All right, so my mom decides it's time for corporal punishment. She whooping everybody's ass. So Chuck go downstairs, like, this is a couple days later. Chuck go downstairs to get his ass whooping. He come back upstairs.
I had delayed ass whoopings.
Listen, man, like my mom was a bartender. So, you know, she worked at night or whatever. So by the time she got home, we sleep. she wasn't waking us the fuck up to whoop our ass.
Shit, nigga, they got us on the wake up.
Listen, I mean, it's happened before, but in that instance,
by the time you get home, you tired.
Early morning,
in that instance,
crucial shit ever, bro.
In that instance, she wasn't on it that day, so it was delayed by like 2 days. So, Chuck go downstairs. He get his ass whooping. He come back upstairs. He like, yo, that shit don't hurt, dog. Yo, that shit don't hurt. Listen, just fake like that shit hurt. Start doing the crying and shit, all that. Yo, it don't hurt. Just be easy with that shit, right? So I go downstairs. My mom going crazy. I'm faking the funk, dog. Like I'm going all like Oscar nominee type ass whooping crying, right? I come back upstairs, yo, we cracking the fuck up. My Uncle Jimmy, with the deepest voice ever, yo, they up here laughing. She's like, yo, laughing? My sister was
Uncle Jimmy, fuck out of
here. Yo, Ma was like,
for sure.
Ma was like, no, that was me. That was me. I'm like, oh shit. So my mom was like, oh, you laughing? My Uncle Jimmy was like, oh, you laughing? He went in the room and got his yardstick. My mom whooped my sister ass with the fucking yardstick. Like she took the ass whooping that we was about to get. Yeah, she took the one that we deserved. Yeah, I mean, so shout out to my sister. I love you to fucking death for taking that ass whooping for us. Yeah, I mean,
it worked both ways with the sisters, man. Like, because for all the shit you get into with them, they save you from some shit too. Because God knows, man, I'd have had to fight every day in school if I'd have had to wear the sneaks that my dad tried to send me to school in sometimes. Like, I had one of them. I like rest in peace, George. Like, that was my motherfucking guy. Like, my hero. Like, on every level except one, I want to be like my dad. And that's on the cheap shit. Because my dad ain't give a fuck. He wasn't spending no money on shit, bro. Like, dude was coming home with the cheapest version or whatever the fuck it was you needed. And if you ain't like it, you probably should get it your goddamn self. And that's just what he was. And unapologetically, and it just was some shit you had to adjust to. Like, I wore a size 12 at 12, my nigga. Like, Jesus my feet Christ. Was big as shit. I went to this nigga and was like, Dad, I need some new sneaks. When I tell you this nigga put a crispy $20 bill in my hand and sent me about my business, like, nigga, whatever you can't get from Payless, I don't know what to tell you. And he was not the fuck playing. I called my sisters like, yo, he's trying to get me murdered. Like, if like this, I'm not gonna survive a day of school with the way this nigga tries to me. Help me. I was on some real life Kevin Hart shit. Like, help me, nigga. Like, I need all of it. My sisters came together, took my $20, added whatever they needed to add to it. Made sure I had J's and all them shit, Tarachis, all the good shit that niggas was wearing. But man, it was leaving the GP, I'd have been in bad fucking shape. So I respect that. Like, but then again, to kind of tie into what we were speaking about earlier, it gave me a value of certain things over others. And it's probably the reason why I like sneaks the way I do now so much, and why I gravitated towards it. A job at Foot Locker did that as well. But it was just like one of them things where when I was a young boy, like, I had to take what I could get. Like, I was a toothbrush on the sneaks nigga because I didn't know when the next time I was getting some, because niggas had other responsibilities. And like I said, my dad was to take this 20 and do what you gotta do, nigga. Like, and that's just what it was. So now I value my shit different. Like, it's just one of them things. So, I think your experience has changed what you put value into. But I don't like niggas that get, like, you get $200 a month in stamps. You got 4 kids, but you spend $120 on seafood. Like, that's weird to me. Like,
I see.
What are you doing?
The shit that be making me the most mad is when niggas be like, you go to Walmart to go pick some shit up, and the nigga that work at Walmart is flyer than you are. Like, that shit makes me so mad. Yeah. Like why you gotta be like that? Like, I seen a nigga wearing mismatched infrared 6s the other day. He had on the white infrared 6 on one foot and the black infrared 6 on the other foot, and I wanted to punch him out his damn 6s.
Yeah, I would have. That's
with the goddamn yellow vest on.
He was the greeter.
Hey yo, when y'all was little,
doing a lot.
When y'all was little, y'all ever get your ass beat crying and smile in the mirror to see what it looked like?
Fuck no.
Y'all didn't do that?
No.
I'm the only person that- Bro, one of y'all
did.
niggas comment on here right now because I know I'm not the only person that did that shit.
You ever wished your mom got hit by a truck after you got an ass whooping?
Hey, nigga, one time I wish my mom, I don't remember what she did. It wasn't a beating. I was like, I hope this bitch get hit by a car. This bitch got hit by a car like the next day, boy. Yo, I remember.
My God is an awesome God.
Yo, I remember waking up the next day finding out my mom got in the back because she got T-boned by like a legit Mack truck. Like my mom was not supposed to like walk again, like all types of shit. Like she has, they took 2 bones from her hip, cut the bitch in half, put a titanium plate in the bone on the back of her neck and a titanium plate in the bone on the back of her or her spine. Like my mom is really not supposed to walk. My mom jogs and all that shit.
Yeah.
So she says some foul shit like you fat bitch. Because my mom was very verbally abusive and physically, all that stuff. She said some shit. I was like, I wish this. So mind you, the whole time I'm walking to school, I'm stepping on every crack. I'm like, I hope this bitch get hit by a motherfucking car. I'm stepping on every crack the whole way to school.
Every crack. That's hilarious.
I found out my mom got in that car accident. I went in the bathroom. I was like, my dad was like, go get yourself together. I went in the bathroom like, I got the power. It was like I won the fucking lottery. I was like, this bitch will learn next time. I was so happy, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't shit. I was happy, my nigga.
Hey, man, listen, kids are awful. I literally just like kids are some of the work, like especially like those emotionally immature children at their age, like where all you give a fuck about is being right and getting your way. Kids are fucking terrible.
Hey, yo, I used to leave my mom notes. Of like how I didn't like her and only like my dad. Like I used to leave her notes, like
and you only did that shit because you knew it would work.
Yep, I used to leave her notes and be like, but it used to be in the asshole. You know how kids be like, "Oh wow, like I wish I had an iPhone," because they want to play with your phone.
Right.
Like I used to write notes and be like, "I really don't like how mean my mom is because all she ever do is be wanting to hit people." But my dad, he take me places sometimes. Like, and I just leave that shit out knowing she about to clean my room. So then I'll go downstairs and then she'd be like, yeah, Dejor got a journal. Like all that's all I would hear. Dejor got a journal. And that'll be that. Like she won't even really acknowledge it. I'm like, damn, let me write more next time. I really fucking hate this bitch that I gotta live with.
Yo.
I remember one time in first grade, my mom found my rap book. My mom found my rap book. I couldn't spell shit but cuss words, my nigga. Yo, I got my ass dogged out behind that shit.
I couldn't spell shit but curse words.
The first rap I ever wrote in first grade, I kid you not, I was 5. My name is Dejor. I get all the whores. I get all the money from out the drawers. That was my first rap.
You had the Coming to America flow.
Right.
My name is Peaches, and I'm the best all the DJs want to fill my breasts.
Yeah. Coming to America flow. That's funny as shit. Yeah, no, I mean, so to just kind of summarize on that point, man, like it's a lot of things that we as a people, not just black people, but people in general, tend to put way too much weight and value into. I'm very,
Kevin Hart.
Oh wow.
All right, so and that's the other part I was gonna say. I think sometimes it tends to be people, and I'll give you a perfect example of this. And I'm gonna get hell for this. I know I am, and it's just it is what it is. People from Philadelphia, particularly people my age who are like heavily outside at this time. Allen Iverson was not one of the top 3 basketball players in NBA history, and I need y'all to stop acting like he was. Like, I'm a huge AI fan, but Philadelphia AI fans, like these niggas. Granted, I am completely biased when it comes to anything Kobe Bryant involved. But I literally almost got into an argument with a nigga who was telling me AI was better than Kobe. And I'm just like, where, nigga? Like, in what universe did you live in when AI started rocking braids? Everybody had braids. What does that have to do with basketball?
You got to shoot a sleeve. Everybody got to shoot a sleeve.
If you're telling me that you feel like AI was more influential than Kobe, I can listen to that discussion. You can't tell me AI was better than Kobe, though. You can't tell me that.
Hey,
no.
You know what? I can tell you, there was one thing that AI was better than Kobe at. Rapping. Because I was not downloading no motherfucking KOB. I had none of that. But I guarantee you I had Jewel shit on on Napster.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
40 bars.
Allen Iverson sounded like he was having a seizure when he was rapping. He was better than Kobe.
He was better than Kobe.
They were both so extraordinarily bad that I refuse to give any of them any positive feedback. Like, y'all both trash. Like, it was a fucking waste of my time to listen to either of them ever rap. Like, Kobe had a song with Brian McKnight, and Brian McKnight was plugging that shit like Kobe was on there spitting. Like, I fucking hated everything about basketball players rapping. Anybody other than Shaq or Dame Lillard, fuck out my face. I don't want to hear it. Like, Shaq has a classic album.
Aaron Gordon rap too. He's not half bad, honestly. His face is just long.
Anybody that's not Shaq or Dame, I don't want to hear it. Like,
Dame's put album out.
Dame fire.
Nice.
Dame's fire.
Dame
is actually rap. Like, in real life. And like I said, Shaq got a classic album. Like, y'all not going to keep acting like Shaq didn't put out joints. Like, and I ain't talking about that Fooch nigga shit. He got joints with Big.
Wait a minute. That nigga said hooperistic, freakeristic.
Like.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
He definitely.
I got more flavor than a mystic.
I got more flavor than a mystic. Hooperistic, freakeristic is the wildest shit I ever heard in my whole fucking life. That's amazing. Like, what, nigga?
I got another shit that's overrated. DMX as an actor. I'm gonna just say that.
Agreed.
All DMX movies is trash. We just like him.
Yeah, no, because he's DMX in every movie. It's like DMX playing DMX in such and such. Like, that's kind of what it is. It's almost like Keanu Reeves is Neo in every movie he plays.
Nowadays, yeah.
Listen. That's not a bad thing. I'm not telling you that's a bad thing. You can't tell me that
John Wick is definitely
ain't nothing but Neo in a different state.
I've been
Neo's a hitman.
So I've been in a very emotional place lately. You know, my depression and everything has definitely been getting the best of me. Like bad. Like I was like, obviously, you know, like that's why I was absent last week. So I'm bridging the gap between two things. One, did y'all see the shit with Steve from Blue's Clues?
Yes.
Yo, like things that you didn't know that you needed, and you get them. And I'm like, fuck, like I did not know that I needed, because like I have this very incessant. I don't tell myself that I'm doing good, right? So Steve really, like, I got Blue's Clues tatted on my arm, like literally right, where is it? Right here, right here. Like that's like at the top of my arm, because like that is what molded me as a child.
You got tattoos, my nigga?
I don't know. No, I don't. These is birthmarks. These are birthmarks.
It's filthy and disgusting.
Yeah, these freak ass heathens. Yo, y'all need to stop. Y'all really need to stop playing with me online, because I really be joking. People really be thinking.
You are really good at trolling. Like your level of trolling is very high.
I think I'm like Big Nas X for real. I really do believe I'm Big Nas X.
I mean, all you need to do now is do the pregnancy photo shoot, and you be good.
I ain't know the fuck I don't. I look pregnant already.
Shit, my man, Big Nas X.
So saying all that to say, I've been in a really emotional place. When Kennard Don't my nigga Omar, like I
Omar.
cried because it was like that wasn't because I remember him
Omar
dying.
shouldn't have died like that.
Yeah, like there was no resolve. It was like, oh shit, Omar died. Damn, okay. Like there was no, he meant way too much to the series. So now, bro, I'm at work and I watched like a little. Hold on, I don't even know if y'all can. I hope my camera's not bouncing because I'm bouncing my knee now. I'm at work and I watched the fucking trailer to the new Matrix movie and I was like busting to tears. And I was like, damn, me and my dad really used to watch the Matrix movies. Like, and that's something that's like I can't watch X-Files. I tried to go back and watch X-Files and I couldn't because that's something that I knew me and my dad enjoyed together.
Right.
There's certain things that I, even down to like because y'all know like I don't eat fruit, but like I've been trying to get better with eating fruit, and there are some fruit that I enjoy the taste of, so now I can do it in the smoothie. But I can't do grapes because grapes was my dad's favorite, right?
Right.
And me trying to watch this fucking Matrix movie, and I'm like, damn, bro, like I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through it. Like I don't know. Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to really get through this movie that I really fucking want to see. And it's about to be on the Max too. Like it's not even like I gotta pay for the shit.
Right. It's gonna be right to it.
So like I don't
hold you. Like I feel that way about certain things when it comes to my dad. I was never a big Star Trek fan, but my dad loved Star Trek. I was never a big Star Wars fan. My dad loved Star Wars. I was never a huge Indiana Jones fan, and my dad loved that as well. And all these things are difficult for me to watch now, and I want to get into them because I know it was something that he enjoyed. But it's like it's a very difficult connection to make. And sometimes in my depression, things would trigger that. And with that, like, and I've been doing good lately, man. It's been hard for me to see you struggle with your situation because, like, I've been in a really good place. And in full transparency, in a week or two, I'm gonna be trash because we
always flip flop.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of how it goes. And I think it's part of it is the calendar, just kind of the way it is. And like my birthday is a week from now, not a week from today, but it's next Tuesday, the 14th. But my little sister, who left us, what is it, 11? I honestly don't count because it's depressing to count. But either way, my little sister passed quite a few years ago. Her birthday is 2 days after mine. And it's like, my birthday is the 14th, my wife's birthday is the 15th, and then my birthday, and then my sister's birthday comes on the 16th. And it's just like, immediately, like, my month is very weird because I hit this very weird pitch where I'm very excited about my birthday and I want to go do shit and I'm out and I'm good and then I'm just down and then it's like just fuck the rest of the month. Like, and I gotta work really, really hard to get past that. Like it takes a lot of conscious effort and preparation and being ready for that. So like I get where you at with that, man. So I always, we talk freely and openly about that kind of shit. So man, I hope that you come about your shit soon. You always in my heart, good brother.
These meds they gave me ain't shit. All they do is get me high and make me want to go to sleep, and I don't like that shit, bro.
Yeah, no, can I tell you that I've dealt with my situation even when my people may have thought I needed meds. I've dealt with it med free up to now. And that's everybody's journey. That's not me telling you that you should do what I do. Because fuck that. Whatever works.
Nah, my nigga, I did what you did, and my ass ended up in the hospital in February. Right. So we not, bro. I'll tell y'all. I went to the hospital, and I'm in there, and y'all know me. Like I'm combative when necessary. I'm not a wild out dude. Like I'm not the dude that y'all fuck my meal up in Denny's, and I'm gonna make it hot for everybody. That's not me at all. Right. So I'm in there wild. Nah, fuck that. Nah, don't fucking touch me, nigga. Like I'm in there bugging, and all I can do is watch myself be this person that I know that I'm not. Right? Mm-hmm. Like I had no control over anything that I could. Like it literally was just not me. So all I heard them say, flip me over, and I sobered up real quick. I was like, flip him over. I was like, oh, they're gonna fuck me in the ass. Like I ain't know what was. Yo, I sobered up so quick. Yo, because I'm on the John, like basically handcuffed, like my nigga on Misery. If y'all ever seen Misery when she broke that nigga foot, like they had me in there bad. And I was like, nah, don't fucking touch me. Like, and I'm bugging off of literally sleeping 3 hours in 6 weeks, like just bad. Like, you remember how bad I was. Like, it was awful for me.
I mean, listen, man. The beautiful thing is that we got each other on this, man. And I did a lot more checking on you than I normally would. And I know I might have been getting on your nerves, but that's just what it is, man. Because if nobody understands what you're going through, I understand what you're going through. So you're not going to ignore me. And even if you're just telling me I'm good or I'm not good, I know how to carry it beyond that. And I think that's that's something that we are heavy proponents of. Take good care of yourself mentally around here. And we do mental breaks and we understand space and personal time and all those things are very fucking important, man. And we will never ever disrespect that shit in this space at Literally Anything Podcast. Like we really about that shit we talking about. Like we want all these brothers out here to take good care of themselves, especially the men. We want it to be for everybody, but especially the men, because niggas act weird about taking good care of themselves mentally.
Right.
Like, man, fuck out of here. Go see that doctor.
Clip your toenails.
Yeah, I mean,
brush your tongue.
Nigga, make yourself a bad bitch in my man D Hood
Right,
voice. Like,
yeah.
do what you got to do. Take good care of yourself. Make yourself feel special and all that good shit, man. Like, it is what it is. Yes, indeed. My 10-year anniversary is 30 days from now, and that's a special fucking thing. I'll be in Jamaica acting a whole ass. And shout out to Mrs. Page on that.
My last question for y'all. I just got a question for y'all. What's been y'all song lately? Like what's been your shit? Like the one you put on as soon as you get in the car right now. Like if you get in the car right now, what's that song you about to put on?
I've circled back. Left, I'll let you go first because I want to see what niggas say first. Left, I'll let you go first.
Shit, I Pleasant Connection, Skyzoo.
Okay. See, I fucks with Skyzoo, but I gotta be in a Skyzoo mood to go Skyzoo.
I'm always in a Skyzoo mood. So
he's a vibe for me. Like I gotta be in that spot to go with dude. Hey, what's yours?
Damn, I'm trying to think how this shit start. All praises, all burners, all raises. Everything I chop, I cop, and bro.
He fucked that joint up, yo. That's my shit.
Yeah, he's a dick. You pussy, y'all neighbors. Yo, yeah, that's been my shit lately.
I fucks with that joint. Yeah, no, Kiss fucked that joint up.
Facts.
I circle back though. Like I have been on Tyler real heavy. I have been on Tyler very, very heavy lately. But I went back to the Soul Tape 3 the other day and I listened to the Hope. And man, oh man, like they both fucked that song up so equally well. Like my man, like Kiss, same tough guys that cry when they see you laid. You only gangster when the lions is in the cage. Your life worth nothing. The goons had it appraised. I might do the Wraith from a room with the beige. Bad bitch with me, doobie with the shades. If you ain't self-employed, then truly you a slave. Like he was
A-Rap music
so
fucked that
heavy
beat
on that
up, bruh. A-Rap fucked that beat up.
Like man, tool to your waves, brain on your winter coat. Niggas burning bridges and expecting me to sit that. They fucked that joint up. Like as soon as I get in the car for like the last week, if I'm by myself, I cut that shit all the way up and I go to the hoop. That's been my joint for the last 7 days. Like, that man, they fucked that joint up as a unit. They really got together and went heavy on that joint. That's my shit right now. Literally Anything podcast for the people. 2 hours and 3 minutes and 43 and 44 and 45 seconds into our podcast this week. We're about to do closing thoughts so we can shut this shit down for the week. We appreciate everybody who has tapped in. NFL football is happening. I got a few bets percolating. If Gronk score another touchdown, that's a good little couple hundred for me. So that'll be a good night. I hope everybody else who may be into gambling is having a good night. If your cup is empty, that's cool because we're about to shut it down. Going to do our closing thoughts. We're going to start with my main man, Left, a.k.a. Reese Michaels. What's good, Left?
Okay, so for everybody who's wondering what the Reese Michaels thing is, that is my pseudonym, my author pseudonym. Um, I'm trying to get this book published.
Y'all know he like freaky books and shit. So if y'all like porn books, that's what he about to start writing. Like, let's just be honest.
So
Reese
was about to start writing porn.
Yeah, start writing smut.
Yeah, so that's my pseudonym, and it's not about to start writing smut. It's about to release the smut that's already written.
It's called licking souls, toes, and booty holes. That's
you ain't know.
you ain't know.
Souls, toes, and booty holes.
So yeah, so for those who don't know, like the Reese, like, it's basically a play on my name backwards. My middle name is Maurice, and of course my first name Michael. So Reese Michaels, that's my pseudonym when it comes to writing. So for those of you who are waiting, we about to stop that wait and get this shit together so y'all can sit back and read and get yourself right for when your man come home and you can give him the work. But on a deeper note, lost a homie this week, a brother of mine, to complications with COVID, and like it's crazy because this was one, like when I was with the bike club or whatnot. He was one of the people who was helping me get right when it came to dealing with traffic. You know what I mean? Like, because you ride on the street, you all right, but once you get on the highway, like, it becomes easier when you get on the highway, but a lot of times you be scared to get on the highway because it's like everything's faster. Right. And he was one of the people who helped me to get more comfortable with it. And so my brother Yasir, aka Road Bully, rest in paradise. Damn, bro, like, this situation hurt because, like, we he was a real one for all of us. Always had good info for you, always had good energy, and even if you was in the wrong, he let you know. So, like, just, I mean, I ain't even got no more to say about it. Like, it was one of them situations that hit hard. Rest in peace, bro.
Peace and blessings to his family and everybody who cared about it. Indeed, we always gonna send that great energy. Brother Hood, closing thoughts before we get the fuck up out of here.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to keep it. You feel me?
Keep it light, man. We don't want you. We good. We here, man. Listen, if it's light, it's light. Closing thoughts don't got to be heavy.
Yeah, nah, I'm for real. I'm like kind of fucked up right now. Like, I keep trying to tell myself the Lord kissed it and the devil missed it, but I feel like the devil been throwing darts right at the motherfucking bullseye lately. So I'm just trying to keep my shit together, keep my head on straight. Let people know, like. So like a real conversation me and my sister had is like, why you always posting shit on Facebook? Which, like, like, I don't be going super hard with, like, posting my personal life on social media. You keep
it light, but you in a good place right now, though, man. So and I don't even know if this is what you lean into, but I can tell you this, man. I've known you for quite a few years now. I feel like we in the space as far as our friendship where I have a pretty good handle on the type of nigga you are. In the spaces you be in, my nigga, and you are in the best fucking space I've ever seen you in. Like even with the fact that your depression is still fucking with you, that's something that's gonna happen. That doesn't change the fact that you're in a good place. You're in a great fucking place right now, and I'm as happy for you as I have been for anybody in my whole fucking life, and I mean that for both of y'all because y'all both mean a lot to me. So, like, those moments where you have that. I don't worry about you the way I used to worry about you. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I still know you gonna have them days, and I understand that, but I don't worry about you because I understand that you are overall in a really good fucking place with a person who really understands what you go through and has your best interest at heart overall. So, like, for me, bro, I'm so fucking happy for you. Like more than I could really express without sounding weird. Like, I really am fucking happy for you, man. And it's good to see you in a space where, you know, you could just go through the moments and not worry about that shit and then get through it and be back to the other shit, man. So I'm happy as shit for you right now, bro. Like, I really mean that. I'm happy for both of y'all, not just you, for both of y'all. So you know what I mean? Like, that's real shit. But I like, for me personally, here's the thing. And did you watch the show last week, bro? I know you wasn't here.
I was tapping in, tapping out, but like I was like not really there. Like when she commented about the Sean situation, that was really me.
Right.
But, yeah.
Right. So I without getting into it, I kind of put a little brief reprieve based on my posts that I had put. I kind of like addressed that at the very, very end of the whole shit. And like, so I wanted to apologize to you. Like, and I know you didn't ask for this, and I don't mean it. And I'm not even gonna get into details of why I'm apologizing to you. You understand. Just understand that I never meant for none of that. And regardless of whether you took it personal or not, or whether you felt the way, I felt like I needed to say something because some shit that I said made you have to stand up for something. And that should never be the case, because we all individuals here and we all grown-ass men. So I definitely addressed it, but I wanted to say it with you right here in this space, my nigga. My bad on that. Like, that was never supposed to be what it ended up being. And I'm glad you good with the whole thing. So, you know, that's all I'm gonna say about it. But I had to say it in this space to make sure that it was on record, that niggas understood. Right. Like, I really mean the shit I say. I don't never do nothing out of a certain amount of spite or whatever the case is. But like I said, you gonna respect my work, and I meant that shit last week, and I don't give a fuck who it is or what it is. I take back the space in which I did it, but you gonna respect my work, and that's what it is. And I mean that shit this week, next week, and every week. We here with it, y'all. Like, I'm working. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get this shit cohesive and make it look like something, and keep it here for y'all the way it is. And we out here working, and we appreciate everybody, man. We had a good turnout tonight. Quite a few people tapped in. Michael, we see you tapping in. I don't know if it's Brittle or Bridal, but either way, we appreciate you, good brother. And this is just to tap on what we were saying. My wife has depression, truly understand. Brother-in-law has stress, and you need everybody. Somebody needs somebody to talk to. Really shit. Like, sometimes it's just as simple as understanding that somebody knows what you're going through and won't judge you. Because it's very difficult to deal with certain shit when you think certain people have an opinion about you a certain way. When you worried about what people are going to think. When those types of things mean something to you, it's very difficult to open up and get that shit off your chest. So, yeah, be that somebody for somebody. Real shit. And that's the way I will end that. Literally anything. Podcast for the people. We'll be back here next week talking our shit, doing our thing. You know, we appreciate y'all, and we love y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all some goofy shit to get up out of here with, cause why not?
Everybody, man, boom, the channel sit to get your barrel, boom, shit quite necessary. Post it up on the corner making cherry, boom, in the month of January. Me and one leg Willie hanging around in a wheelbarrow, boom, tell them that I told them. I told the homie saw looking over his shoulder, Hail Mary.